Hey everybody, it's December 20th, 2010. I'm reading the chart of the eclipse tonight, 3:18 Eastern Time here in Charlotte. And I just want to pass some information along to you. I hope you all are having a great holiday season, and I hope that it continues. With the eclipses, as always, you know, I like to talk about their ability to awaken us and leave us with more than we were prior to the eclipse. And this being a total eclipse, I want to make sure that we are aware and ready to go. The eclipse is going to fall in 29 degrees of Sagittarius. There will be the sun, and of course it's a full moon total eclipse. That means the moon's at 29 degrees of Gemini. That is in the galactic center. The galactic center right now is just in the middle of the 27-degree range of Sagittarius, and that tells me that this is a doozy of an eclipse. Total eclipses always heighten our awareness. If one of the planets gets blocked, in this case it's going to be the moon. The Earth will be positioned in between the moon and the sun, and so it will make that planet's the energy not available to us. And if you remember what we talk about, the moon being our past, our gifts, and our ability to kind of use our hunches and things will not be for a period of time accessible. Then I looked where the moon was falling, and because it falls in Gemini, that's information. So I'm looking at, from my astrological perspective, I'm looking at possibilities of information being withheld or flawed, so to speak. I want to be careful in how I say this, because I don't want you to think that there's not going to be any information, or that that you're not going to be able to understand anything. That's not what I'm saying. I guess what the point I want to get across to y'all about this eclipse is that the information will be distorted, and because the South Node is going to go through the sign of Gemini, I think that we're going to have information. There's going to be issues with information. So I have built you up from, if you've come to class, I've built you up and talked about, please find for yourself, please understand for yourself, seek the information out yourself. So as these eclipses started to show their energy, you wouldn't have the confusion that others may. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm not going to get into that, but please know that we're in the time, the critical time of what is happening and where are we going. And the more we can find who we are and what we are, the better we'll be with where we're going, and have the understanding that we are in control of where we need to go as individuals. So please remember that, because this is going to be the galactic center and the total eclipse is going to happen here. This is where I believe everything is destroyed and created. So this is the moment for you to take action on where it is you want to go. Hopefully you've built confidence in what you know, and you have kind of a clear path in where it is you want to go. With an eclipse, I always tell you to wait 2 or 3 days prior and after. So because the eclipse is early on the 21st, I'd look, if you can, to keep from taking action till the 24th, 25th, just to get out of this energy. Sometimes that cannot be avoided, so you have to take action. So it's fine, go ahead and do that. We're going to have some squares. Jupiter and Uranus are very late in the sign of Pisces right now. We're finishing up a complete cycle in the zodiac, and they're getting ready to go into Aries, new frontiers. So nothing is going to be out of the realm of creation, in my opinion, with this eclipse, with Uranus and Jupiter heading into Aries, the pioneering sign, where we begin everything. So our unique perspective, Uranus will be with Jupiter, with the expander hitting in Aries this January and then in March. So get ready for that. I also want to let you know that we do have retrograde Mercury still. Mercury does rule Gemini, so there's a lot of information that has been hidden that may continue to be hidden, or you may start to see things in a completely different way during this time. Prepare yourself for that. With retrograde Mercury going on, things slow down so you can see them in a way or in a light that you never have been able to up to this point. I think this eclipse is going to be one of the most powerful eclipses we have, because late, and I mean very late, we also have Pluto and Mars conjuncting the sun on this eclipse. So that tells me that we got Pluto, the transformative energy, the destroyer, and Mars, that passionate aggression planet that says we've got to do something. So let's watch in the next couple of days if that war or that destruction doesn't try to emerge in this energy. It's definitely heightened, and I definitely think there's some disinformation being passed along out there. So please be aware of that. Find where these eclipses fall in your house, and by sign, remember it's Sagittarius in your natal chart, and this will be a chance for you to take all the energy that we're dealing with and expand on it. Remember, Sagittarius is where we have our own philosophy. We're our own guru. It's where we came with our perspective and our knowledge to show and give back to the world. This is going to be a huge chance between now and May of 2013 to really get moving on what you believe and what you know. We've got to get out of this state of, is it enough? Do I know enough? Am I good enough? Or just being in awe of some of the things that happen that are in the non-physical stage. We've got to get out of that, and we've got to really start using our gifts, whether they're psychic or whether they're astrological or whether they're intuitive, and we've got to get those gifts out and get them used in the world and with the people around us to make a difference, because we're all needed at this point. There's an outside force trying to say and control what we're doing, because they have an agenda, and I'm telling you right now, it's for their best interest, not yours. So please be aware of that. Be awake, study. Anything you're attracted to, learn it. You're going to be able to really come up with some unbelievable ideas as these eclipses go into Sagittarius and Gemini. This is about your understanding of the world, not somebody else's. So remember that as we move forward. If you have any questions, email me back. My website's www.ypie2012.com. That's YPIE2012.com. I will respond. Give me a few days, please. I hope the video helps, and hope you have a great holiday and enjoy this eclipse. Energy's heightened. Don't let it wear you down. Go with it. Take care, everybody, and happy holidays.